was speaking at the G20 Foreign Ministers Meeting in New York on the sidelines of the UNGA, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar said that international peace and global development has deteriorated in recent times. He cited double standards in global responses to conflicts and warned against making energy and other essentials more uncertain in an economically fragile situation, saying it helps essentially no one. Now, Jaishankar's statement was a clear response to the Trump administration putting about a 25% tariff as a penalty for buying Russian oil and weapons. Let's listen in.
Our focus today is on the correlation between international peace and global development. In recent times, that is well established as both deteriorated in parallel. The costs, especially to the global south, in terms of energy, food, and fertilizer security, were starkly demonstrated by ongoing conflicts, particularly in Ukraine and Gaza. Apart from jeopardizing supplies and logistics, access and costs themselves became pressure points on nations. Double standards are clearly in evidence. Excellencies, peace can certainly enable development, but by threatening development, we cannot facilitate peace. Making energy and other essentials more uncertain in an economically fragile situation helps no one. Therefore, the way out is to move the needle towards dialogue and diplomacy, not in the opposite direction towards further complications.
Now positioning India as a potential bridge builder in global politics, Jaishankar also said that countries with access to both sides must be recognized for their role in enabling and maintaining peace. Jaishankar also underlined the need for global unity against terrorism and called for urgent reforms in multilateral institutions, including the United Nations. And without naming Pakistan, the External Affairs Minister also added that given the extensive networking amongst terrorists, those who act against them on any front actually render a larger service to the international community as a whole. Let's listen in.
A persistent threat to development is that perennial disruptor of peace, terrorism. It is imperative that the world display neither tolerance nor accommodation to terrorist activities. Given the extensive networking among terrorists, those who act against them on any front actually render a larger service to the international community as a whole. As we confront conflict, economic pressures, and terrorism, the limitations of multilateralism and the United Nations in particular are visible. The need for reforming multilateralism has never been greater. Colleagues, the international situation is today both politically and economically volatile. We, as members of G20, have a particular responsibility to strengthen its stability and give it a more positive direction. That is best done by undertaking dialogue and diplomacy, by firmly combating terrorism, and by appreciating the need for stronger energy and economic security. I thank you.